How you doing, gentlemen? Thought I'd do a quick video on this transfer pump. It's really a kerosene pump. You can get them at Walmart, you can get them at Lowe's. They're usually after the winter season. It's a kerosene pump is what it is, transferring kerosene to kerosene heaters. I use it as a water transfer pump. You can order them on Amazon. They're anywhere from $18 to $21, depends on which one you get. The one I bought was $19 at Lowe's. Like I said, after the winter season's over, these kind of will disappear. Getting it on Amazon is just as easy as anything. But this one runs on AA batteries. Got a little impeller down there, pulls that water in. Maintenance on this thing is fairly simple. Obviously there's some debris in these drain pans from time to time. All you gotta do is pop the tip of this thing off, pour you some water down there, shake it up, flush it, get any of your debris out. If anything gets hung up in the propeller, you just turn it off and pop that off real quick and get it out, put it back in. Just pay attention to your water in your drain pan and things like that. And usually it's pretty easy. I've got a little piece that I can actually put around this. It's a screen that'll filter the water as it's coming in, keep anything from getting in it. But for $19, guys, I know everybody likes the Milwaukee transfer pumps, and that's fine. But for the money and the purpose of that, it's, you know, it's a lot of money. Anyway, so while I am talking, we'll let this thing go to work. Stick it in there. I'm going to come over here. We're going to start the timer. That's a 5-gallon bucket of water. And we're going to turn it on. So at this point, I've cleaned my drain line, replaced my trap if it needed to be replaced, flushed some water through the drain line, verified it was clear. Now I'm going to start getting the water out of my drain pan. That's a 5-gallon bucket. That's about an AC coil drain pan. Some air handler drain pans are bigger, so you may have 10 gallons of water in one of those. It just is what it is. Float switch is tripped. Clear your drain line. Start using that. But people like to use the Milwaukee transfer pump. You see that a lot, and that's fine. But I mean, that thing's with the 3-amp battery that comes with it, and the charger, and the pump. I mean, that's $375. $325, $375. The 5-amp hours battery with it is, I think, $425. Then you've got to buy an extra battery, so if that battery goes dead, you can actually use your pump. So that's about another $110 for one of those batteries. And I mean, you're almost at $500 to do what this little $18 tool can do. And all you have to do is keep some spare AA batteries and clean it out once in a while, maintain it, take care of it. I've had this one for 2 years now. I think I had one that quit on me year before last, and I got another one. I keep a spare for $18. No reason why you can't have two of them, right? So I keep a spare if one quits working, or I have one that maybe it gets hung up, there's some debris in it, and I need to clean it out. I grab the other one and go to work. So by the time you get up in the attic with your Milwaukee and you get it out of the bag, you get your fittings put on it, you also have to make that little plate that you put on the end of the hose that you see some of the guys with the magnets. So it'll hold it to the bottom of the pan, and you don't have to lay a wrench down to keep your hose from popping back up out of the pan. You know, you've spent $500, and by the time you get all that set up, I've already got this thing running. So I'll turn it upside down, let it get the rest of the water pumped out of the pump. We'll turn it off. A little bit of water left in it. I'm sitting at a little bit of an angle here, but you know, the drain pan's always going to have a little skim of water left under it. Oh, let me turn the clock off. So we ran about an extra 10 seconds. I'll show you the clock in a minute. But you've always got that little extra skim of water that's going to be in the pan. You can't get it all out. In a 125-degree attic, that's going to evaporate. So that's no big deal. So 2 minutes and 28 seconds, we'll say 2 minutes and 18 seconds, because I actually did turn it off and get the water out of it before I actually came back over here and stopped the clock. But yeah, maybe the Milwaukee would have done that in what, 1 minute and 5 seconds? A minute? Who in the hell doesn't have an extra minute? I mean, that to me is not worth spending $400, $450, $500 by the time you get extra batteries, build it, put it together, get it put back in the bag, get it out of the bag, get it set up. $18, guys. Yeah, there's the train. That train, I live off 95, and then the main line going heading north and south parallels behind me. So, yeah, I'm out here recording. It's gonna come by. But regardless, guys, $18. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. Tuck it away in a small place. I don't have to have an extra bag to tote it in. That bag's taking up some room on a shelf in my van, or a place I could stick something else. That little thing right here, you just snap your hose right back in there, and I just tuck it in a corner somewhere, tuck it behind a seat, and then if I need it, I'll go grab it. But that's it, guys. I just kind of want to do a little quick demonstration on this pump. That's what I use. I've got better things for my $400 and $500 to go to than a pump that has one purpose. I have Milwaukee tools, hammer drill, impact driver, a couple of other things that I use on a regular basis, so it was worth spending the money to have those things, because I want something that's not going to break down, something quality. But for a pump that just moves water from one place to another, $500, $400, $300 if you've already got batteries for it. The pump tool, the tool itself is $230 by itself, no charger and no battery. So I mean, if you like using those things, use them. It's fine. I'm not dissing anybody for that, but there's better things I can spend that $400 on, mainly keep it in my pocket, than to get water from time to time out of an attic drain pan. So anyway, guys, hope you liked it. Hit the subscribe button, like, comment. Appreciate you guys watching. It's a chilly Sunday afternoon here. It's raining. It was 70s all week, pollen, and now it's 37 degrees and raining. Actually had sleet this morning. So North Carolina weather, guys, especially California. All that crap that's going on in California, buried in snow. I mean, when was the last time they saw that? I mean, gosh. Anyway, strange things going on out there, guys. But anyway, like, subscribe, and appreciate you watching. You guys enjoy your Sunday afternoon.